Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. So the XRP chart is currently on the daily chart, likely in the late stages of circle wave 3, which could still stretch a little bit higher and maybe even test new all-time highs. I do not see yet a completion of circle wave 3. It's not if we've already topped in circle wave 3, I mean, it's possible. Then it's not very clear yet. I'd rather prefer the perspective that circle wave 3 will still extend a little bit higher. And then we could get circle wave 4, which would be a corrective pullback, before we form a final move up in this cycle into the region between $5 and $9.81. Okay, further upside extensions are certainly possible, not guaranteed though. And again, it's the same thing. Like when we're in an uptrend, we try to stay in that uptrend. But when we see the first signals that the uptrend is breaking down, then, well, especially if we've already completed 5 waves, this is the moment where it's going to be important to be on high alert, right? But for now, we are in the area between the 2021 high and the all-time high. So we are in this area between the green line and the red line. Well, green is there. No, green is here. Red is up there. And yeah, just kidding, just thought about, I recently made a test about color blindness, but I'm not colorblind. So this is all-time high and there is a good chance we're going to break it, right? And is it guaranteed? No, but we are tracking the micro patterns to understand if support levels are breaking. Are we in a correction? Are we already in the next move up? To get some, let's say get a heads up that we are in a move up, right? That the next move up is starting. It's difficult because it happens so quickly on the XRP chart. I mean, down there, I pointed out that we are looking for a rally into that region just below the 2021 high. Next, the price got there, but it happens so quickly, right? That's why you need to be notified in advance that we are currently, for example, in a support area. And when the breakout happens, it's so fast that, you can't make people aware, right? It's happening in real time. So just be aware that all I can say at the moment is where support lies. The structure is still corrective and what the likely patterns are. And this is obviously larger time frame, hasn't changed, but on the smaller time frame, we can track some micro structures. Here from that swing high that formed on the 3rd of December, we have a 3-wave move down and what is wave A. We have a 3-wave move up, which is wave B. And then we formed that C wave to the downside, which was expected. That C wave down led to a test of the 2021 high. So that was a breakout retest pretty much of that level, and it was successful. That's bullish. At least it keeps the price above the 2021 high level, indicating short-term strength and just healthy consolidation for now. The price also tried to break out, or is breaking out, has broken out of this corrective price channel to the upside. But we don't really move away from it yet in an impulsive fashion. Now, first target normally after such a breakout is typically the area of the beginning of the channel, where we talk about the 290 level there, which kind of makes sense because when we take a look at this and we really form an ABC structure, the C wave often has the same length as the A wave. Well, it could take us there, absolutely, before we then go down again. So that's what I'm watching for. What I told you about is this price channel, we broke out of it. I told you about that micro support area, which did lead to a successful reversal. We didn't break below it, so it keeps the overall short-term uptrend intact. What was invalidated though was the idea of an Elliott wave triangle. That got invalidated, but again, it didn't break support. The levels are always more important, and my commentary in the last video was around we can watch for higher against the red line at 228. Because whether that's like an ABC or a triangle or something, it shouldn't break below 228. So we did hold above that level. We now are moving higher. I only see 3 waves up from the low. I mean, what does that mean? It means maybe a diagonal pattern is unfolding. Maybe this is a high B wave. That's just a problem we're dealing with in the crypto sector a lot, these high B waves. So I haven't labeled that. I think the key takeaway is we only have 3 waves up, so be careful. It is, for me, a rather unclear microstructure, but I said I'm still watching for higher because we broke out of this channel. We're holding above micro support. So let's see, yeah. Well, that said, any break below the 233 level, which is the intraday low, followed by a move below 228, will likely lead to a test of that lower support region between $2 and 223 next. And but then the price could reattempt a rally from there. I'll leave that unchanged in case this indeed is a wave A or a wave 1. Then we just have an A, B, and we test that area again. So that's where the levels are more important than the structures. This here really leaves a lot of room for interpretation. So I could put like five microstructures on here. Would it help anyone? Not really. And therefore, I leave also the door open for that test of support, even though it's not guaranteed, especially as long as we're above 233, there is no evidence we're going to test that area again. But the idea was that either we're going higher from here or from here, and then up here in the area around the previous high, we'll probably get a decision. Is this only a large B wave and we go down before going higher, or do we get a direct test of all-time highs? So as you can see, pretty corrective price action, but overall the levels are pretty clear. We're holding above that previous breakout point, and I'm watching for higher in the short term. Just be aware that there are two support levels that would act as reference for that scenario. That's the update about XRP. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. If you're interested in additional updates, check out our X profile. Today I uploaded a video about Pepe there. I know Pepe is very popular. You guys voted for it on X, and it was the winner for a dedicated video on X, Twitter. So that's uploaded. Check it out. Link is in the description for our X profile. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.